Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today is Poetry Fridays and it is also Miss Reynolds' 50th birthday. Yes, I am 50 today. 49 yesterday, 50 today. Yes. So we have two fabulous books to go with me being 50. And the first one is Poems of a Butterfly Mind by Melissa Simone. The actions of our thoughts are determined by how we choose to express them. I choose to write. The second one is The Sun and the Firebird, a collection of poetry by Maryam, Kamal. Now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Poetry Fridays is one of the days that we absolutely look forward to. Little boy Debbie and I are all set in our pajamas, slips, fuzzy slippers, dresses, and she is wearing a birthday dress with all of the birthday ribbons all over it. Yes, she is. And at the end, I'll tell you who that's from. Poems of a Butterfly Mind by Melissa Simone. The dedication. I love expressing myself from a poetry standpoint, a freestyle of writing where the only rule is to say whatever you want, however you want, and without the absolute need to be grammatically correct. Thank you, Mom, for allowing me to express myself and for letting me just be me. Thank you to Kelton for understanding me even when you don't. You didn't know what you were getting yourself into. Laugh out loud. To Jaden, Kendall, Kaylee, and Zoe, you make being a mom fun. Quotes. I'm not the type to look back, but sometimes it's best to know what's behind you. The best writers are the ones who write what they want and not what everyone else expects. I am not a product of overnight shipping. I'm the resilient package that finally made it to your doorstep. With shattered glass on the inside, yet unscattered on the outside. You see, it took some broken glass to make me the woman that I am today. And she claimed the world that she created. Humble. July 20th. Heart, you'll never forget that you have one. H. Heart, you'll never forget that you have one. You, understanding, we all start somewhere. You have the ability to place yourself in other people's shoes. M, mentally, your mind is strong and you have not allowed the recognition that you have earned change who you are. B, better, being humble makes you a better person. L, love. You'll always have love in your heart because your heart you didn't forget. E, everlasting. When you remain the way you are and stay true to yourself, You don't need a reminder because you have not changed. Humble. The outside of me, May 20th. You only choose to see the outside of me, and then your eyes are closed, so you can avoid my core, because you only imagine an ugly soul. Before you made a wrongful assumption of who I am, ask yourself, did you take some time out for me, or did you just not give? So so tell me why you hate me. It's not that I care about your feelings. I don't have a choice in the matter because I care about my safety, the outside of me. Call me, May 20th. Do you still believe in calling me? Will that calling me make me angry? Please call me out my name, because it is just another part of me. You came from a woman. How dare you attempt to belittle me? No matter the circumstance, I gave you life. In my womb, your heartbreak I carried. Uplift your women. Help keep them safe. It doesn't matter what path she has chosen. What matters is that you gave her respect, because regardless of her outcome on this earth, she still has a place. Will you tell your daughter, niece, sister, or mother it's okay to to defile a woman? Or will you be a hypocrite or come to their rescue? When they are victims of verbal abuse by another man, you can't be both. So the next time you choose to disrespect a female, think about the women in your life and how they would feel. Did I just insult you? Did I just insult your tell? Call me. Heart's Content, July 20th. And she wrote to her heart's content, but it was always never enough. Her fingers became cramped and her vision quite blurry, yet she refused to stop writing. Her head held too many stories. You will never be enough if you do not believe in yourself. Your own worst enemy can be the reflection you see in the mirror. Don't choose to be detrimental to your writing health. Don't choose to be detrimental to your writing health. Darkness, August 20th. Not even a mark of dusk. No set of mind. Emptiness in a shell. It happens yet again. This time swallowed by nothing. Deeper in a hole. Darkness can be darkness can be a comfort. Darkness is here to hold. Searching for why. My feelings are bare. Hard to explain when something was once everywhere. Heart flutters to escape the cage it sits behind, forced to embrace a non-existent world where my sight has chosen best to go blind. Thoughts have despised. Eyes may as well be closed. Looking forward to empty healing, nothing is here. Behold, darkness. On the days, August 20th, On the days that I love you, which is every day, we were truly meant to be one. You are my residence, my heart, my lungs. There is no air without you. My personal supply of oxygen, my soldier, my superhero, etched in my soul, my one and only person on the days. Last one. Senses, August 20th. Enticing fingertips, ribbons across my skin, awakening the clouds dried within, brewing up a storm in the depths of my core. I act as if, when your touch, I truly want more. Lips pressed against my throbbing temple, prolonging the agony with a gesture so simple. Keep your hands where I can't see them. Resist my urge for you. Wet tongue soothes my heat. Watch my body. Praise what you do. Senses. And that is the end of Poems of a Butterfly Mind by Melissa Simone. Melissa is one of my favorite poets that I've read so far in this series of Poetry Fridays, because she leaves me breathless. I said that from the first time I read her poetry. It just kind of just grabs my breath and hold it there, and I have to catch up with my breath whenever I read her poetry. It's that breathtaking. I'm going to tell you the one that I love the most. The outside of me. You only choose to see the outside of me. And then your eyes are closed, so you can avoid my core, because you only imagine an ugly soul. Before you make a wrongful assumption of who I am, ask yourself, did you take some time out for me, or did you just not give? So tell me why you hate me. It's not that I care about your feelings. I don't have a choice in the matter, because I care about my safety. Yes, yes, Melissa, yes. Yes, Melissa, yes. And I'm going to go back to go here with me for a moment. Heart's content. Heart's content. She wrote to her heart's content, but it was always never enough. Her fingers became cramped and her vision quite blurry. Yet she refused to stop writing. Her head held too many stories. You will never be enough if you do not believe in yourself. Your own worst enemy can be the reflection you see in the mirror. Don't choose to be detrimental to your writing health. Your heart's content. I'm not sure if she wrote this about herself or she wrote it about someone else, but I have to tell you, she wrote till her heart's content. I'm dedicating this particular one to Melissa, because I know Melissa has suffered a great loss not so long ago. And I know that Melissa is hurting, as well as her family. And I want to say that I chose your book today because I was hoping, and I am hoping, that it brings you some kind of peace within your heart to know that we are out here and we're thinking about you, and you are loved no matter what you're going through. These are times when we stretch our arms out and we wrap them around you and we say, Melissa, you're our girl. You keep us laughing, you keep us smiling, and we are so sorry for what happened to you. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I do not own the rights to any of these stories that I read to you, but I do love storytelling magic, and the magic of being able to tell and read this book is to say that the person who wrote this book is one of the most sweetest people that you are going to ever meet. And I want you to send her as much love as you possibly can, because not only does she need it, but she gives it and she deserves it. And we are here for it. Best from us to you, Melissa. And thank you for writing such a beautiful book. Our next book is The Sun and the Firebird, a collection of poetry by Maryam Kamal. Dedicated to Adi, Dr. M. Kamal, Monserrat Kamal, Sarah, and Sophia. Oops. The Tea Talks. Have a cup of tea with me. I don't add sugar, do you? Passion. I flew firebirds in oceans of legends. Hope within. Refusing endless nights amongst the frightened paths, I walk along the golden riverside to breathe the faded settled times. Around my neck the tiger's eye, in my hand the violin plays. Echoes dance to crimson morn, guided by the flute of years gone by. A shooting star falls at my feet, a ruby from another sky. Drizzle, perhaps a storm, will drown me as before. But my heart will be locked in a shell, washed away on the shore. Brave. I am not afraid to cross the bridge. They are afraid it might collapse with my walk. The wish. I wish to learn the language of the universe and keep the secrets of the whispering stars. I wish. The wish. Home. I knocked at the door of peace. I knocked at the door of happiness. I knocked harder at the door of hope and love. I knocked even harder at the door of shelter and warmth. But I was locked outside because I had lost the key to my home. Home. Beauty. I am an ordinary woman. Don't look for the extraordinary in me. Things that you might not like or wish to see. So stop bullying the ordinary beauty in me. Beauty. Obsessive thinking. The ocean sleeps calm in its manic composition, and we nurture our chaos in all our silence. My scarf. I covet my hair. Is that the only thing you noticed? For you to walk away, walk along, it means no harm. My scarf. Who am I? I am an emotion carrying centuries of seasons within. Who am I? Fear. Thunder frightens those who stop listening to the rains. Reality. I started to count all the stars in the sky. The moment I stopped, they all fell in my lap. Reality. Positive. Beautiful thoughts are anti-aging. Last one, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. The philosophy. I live freedom, not standards. The philosophy. Dark. All the suns in the skies are unable to light the dark within the heart. Dark. The two that are my favorite are fear. Thunder frightens those who stop listening to the rains. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you know how much I love rain. I read in the rain. I walk in the rain. I puddle jump in the rain. I look forward to the rain. So when I read this, fear. Thunder frightens those who stop listening to the rains. I'm always listening to the rains. Never frightened by the thunder. Just waiting for the rain to keep pounding and then stop, because I know that once the rain ends, it's only going to get better from there. Once the rain ends, and it will, it's only going to get better from there. So I am never in fear of the thunder. Good one, right? Yes. Positive. Beautiful thoughts are anti-aging. And I'm going to leave you with that, because I have to tell you, I chose these two books purposely because of my 50th birthday. And that right there, positive, beautiful thoughts are anti-aging. When people say, you don't look 50, what's your secret? What do you do? What is it? I take it back to my grandma, who lived to be 104 and was an absolutely stunning woman inside and out. And what I attribute that to is her positive outlook on life. Everything grandma did in her life always ended with, put me on the program and this too shall pass. Positive, positive, positive. And if I do nothing in my life to make her proud and to make myself proud and make my daughter proud and those around me proud, it's always to stay positive. Spread the love, give the love, reach for the love, and just let it go. Let it go out there. Let all of the positivity shine. And I do believe that that is the reason why I look the way that I do, because it's my anti-aging. It's what keeps me feeling, looking, and being as young as I could possibly be. Staying positive. Boys and girls, it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. My pleasure to bring these two books to you and to say to you, these two books should be on your buying list, on your poetry list, on your reading list, on your borrowing list. Whatever list you have that these books end up in your hand and you end up reading the whole thing, some of it, a little bit of it, whatever of it, reading it to someone, reading it for yourself, however you do it, give it a try. Poetry Friday has turned out to be one of the great things that have ever happened to me. I started in September, and there's going to be no stopping us now. So thank you for joining Little Bored Debbie and myself and reading these fabulous words of poetry. To these authors, thank you for writing such good books. And get out there and enjoy the rest of whatever it is, the day or the night, and let's stay positive. And of course, continue celebrating my 50th birthday. Bye.